but I just want to close out with an enormous and sincere thank you for coming to our ninth National Civic Leadership Training Summit. Whether you popped in for one session or you caught the whole thing or somewhere in between, I hope you found something concrete that you can take away with you. When we started planning the summit, we had these two immense anniversaries before us. The 60th anniversary of Freedom Summer 1964 and the 10th anniversary of our flagship Vote Everywhere program. And of course, because sometimes it just happens that way, we are also faced this year with one of the most decisive elections in our lifetimes and no shortage of issues that are at boiling points in our country. So we really knew that we needed to use this summit to connect past, present, and future, as we're always striving to do at the Andrew Goodman Foundation. And over the last day and a half, I had powerful conversations with veterans of the civil rights movement, high school teachers, students preparing to start their first year of college, young people in the workforce, and everyone in between. And I feel so restored by you all, by the work that has happened already, the work that is happening now, and the work that will happen. And it really isn't past, present, and future, it's all intertwined. I want to get really concrete just for a second in case anyone has doubts about the change that's happening in the present. This year, you all, our Andrew Goodman campus teams, have doubled down on interventions that will break down barriers to youth civic engagement on your campus and beyond permanently. You've won long fought battles to bring polling sites to campus. You've mobilized quickly in response to increasingly frequent changes to state law, creating new student IDs that comply with voter ID laws. You've made civic engagement a required part of the first year curriculum. You've gotten election day as a holiday or an asynchronous learning day so your peers can vote in person. You've made university supported websites dedicated to providing clear, accurate voter information. And you've done so much more that I couldn't possibly list without keeping you all here for another 2 days. Our executive director, Rashawn Davis, started the summit yesterday saying it's y'all's turn to lead. And he's right. And perhaps the most important hopeful thing to me right now is that you all know it's your turn to lead and you're stepping into it in full force. Young people are running for office and winning at unprecedented rates. Young people are organizing protests and marches and sit-ins that echo those of the civil rights movement, and I heard civil rights veterans say that today. Young people are pushing their workplaces to be more equitable. Often when I speak to my friends and family about where we are as a country and a world, I'm the most hopeful one in the room. And all of this is exactly why. If at any point it feels hard, that's because it is. If it feels like change isn't happening quickly enough or we're taking a step backwards, recall what we've learned from Freedom Summer and the civil rights movement. Change doesn't always happen quickly or decisively. It's the ongoing culmination of many, many actions for many, many people over many, many years. You may not always be able to see the immediate impact of what you're doing, but I promise you it fits into a larger picture that is absolutely changing the world for the better. And I think there's absolutely nothing more beautiful or hopeful than that. So again, we're so grateful for you being here with us and everything you're doing to find your place in this movement. And we want to, of course, thank our board of directors and our many partners, old and new, for all of your support in this work. We've said this a few times, but I want to assure you all we'll make the recordings, the slides, and the resources available to you all as quickly as you can. I ask that you just bear with us briefly as we compile everything. It's a lot to go through, but I promise we will send them out soon. And also, if you made a friend and lost track of their contact information, or you had a question that you weren't able to finish talking through, please feel free to reach out to us at AGF so we can follow up on that for you. We know this is the start of many conversations and lots more action. So I leave you all to go out and do good work, and we'll be right here with you. Have a great rest of your day and a great rest of your summer. We'll see you soon.